Hello Pisces, how are you doing? Welcome to your love reading. Let's take a look and see what is happening with Pisces, Sun, Venus, rising sign. Let's see what's happening, Pisces. So someone here is not answering messages. Here, I'm hearing I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't treat you that way. I wouldn't do this to you, by the way. Like, what you're doing right now is so unnecessary. I wouldn't do this to you, this person says. What happened? So we connected very deeply. Everything was good. We met up with each other. We connected on various levels. And now someone here is wishing that they didn't send a certain message. Like I'm feeling like I should have never sent a message. Now this person is viewing me as maybe like I'm the one that's way more interested, or, you know, I'm the one that's chasing them, and I definitely am not. There is a vibe here, though, also where you could be feeling like, you know what, I really want to contact this person, but I feel like the differences are just too intense. It's too intense. This is like a very, very strong, like you're getting a lot of spiritual downloads when it comes to this person. It's like you're feeling this person's energy. There could be a lot of like online games happening where this person's watching you, you're watching them. You know, this person loves differently. You are way more expressive. This person's somewhat hiding behind things and trying to control things here, Pisces. And you're just like, what is happening? You may work with this person, or you may you're at a point where you want it to work with them. All right. Some of you are feeling like, I don't know why I'm getting this. Like everything I do, it's not working. Like I've prayed about this, I manifest, and I just feel like I'm not able to see any clarity with this situation here. Some of you could feel like giving up, or you feel like your person's giving up. You could be connecting with a Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus energy here. Okay. It's like the more I try to release this, the more I'm hoping that this person's actually going to come to their senses and give, you know, some sort of offer or some sort of truth at this time. You know, if you're not speaking to this person, Pisces, especially with the Hangman, if you're not speaking to this person right now, I feel like this person is not okay with the silence. Like they're not okay with the silence, but at the same time, it's like they'll try to get your attention in various ways. This is what I'm getting. And Pisces is at a point where it's like, I'll just softly detach. I won't argue with you. Right? I won't try to like prove a point here. I won't do that. So that's none of that is happening. Okay. I feel like you're making peace with everything. Like I'm making peace with what this person's unable to do, or what this person's unable to express here. Okay. So right now, Pisces is literally being, put under this energy of being trained for emotional maturity when it comes to dealing with situations like this, where you're dealing with people that are possibly not wanting to express themselves or not wanting to take accountability also. So this may not be like just a breakup. I feel like there's more to this here. This is like an ego cleanse this person's going through. They thought you would chase. They thought you would beg. They thought that you would fold, right? They thought you would take the ultimatum, but you didn't. Okay, it's like to me, it's one of those things. It's like when nobody validates you, when nobody chases you here. This is someone here that loves to be chased. And I feel like you're not doing it any longer just because it's not healthy. You don't feel like it's healthy. Let's take a look at this person's vibe. Pisces is like, oh my God, I can't chase you. It's the last month of the year. I can't do that. You could have known this person for a while. You traveled back and forth to connect with this person. This person has traveled to come and see you. And now it's like we've never met. We're acting like we don't know each other. How did that happen? How do we get here? How do they feel? Okay. This person wants to know what you're thinking. They want to know how you're feeling about them. Okay. They want to know if you're still interested in them. If it's not, again, if it's not loud or it's not clear, right? This is not something they may be telling you, but this is what they are thinking. That is the truth here with the Ace of Swords. I want to know if you're still going to be open to me emotionally. All right. How do they feel about Pisces though? Okay. They feel like you're amazing. Why are they playing this game then? They feel like you're amazing, amazing, amazing energy, right? But they feel, oh, this is like trauma stuff. This is someone here that wants you to give. Like they could be takers. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. This person could be a Scorpio. But it's like this person's like, okay, I want to see how much you're going to give me, how much attention you're going to give me here. Okay, everything. And I have to admit, like when this person thinks about you, hold on. For some of you, there could be a third party. This person could be married, or this person could be connecting with another person, or they could live with another person. There could be some sort of, you know, other energy that's in the way. Hold on. There could be like another situation happening, whether you're married, they're married. Something's going on here where someone feels like someone else is giving to another party, right? So this person's feeling like, yeah, I feel like you're an amazing person, but I also have other things going on that I'm trying to water. So someone here is like watering your energy and they're watering somebody else's energy as well. Clarify the Empress here. Yeah, it's like you feel like someone ran back to someone else, or they could feel like you ran back to someone else here. Okay. What is all this energy here? Yeah, someone feels abandoned. Some of you might actually find out that this person abandoned you to go to someone else. Or they abandoned you because they wanted to run back to their ex, or they abandoned you because they still have unfinished business elsewhere, and you're picking up on that, and you're just like, wait. Soon for them to find out that that situation may not even work out, or that situation may, again, just have the same outcome to some degree. All right, so there's a lot going on here. This could be your person, like I said, that's running back to someone else, or may just have a situationship going on with someone else that you may ultimately, you know, get some sort of information about. All right, that's not for everybody, but I do feel like that is a message for someone. Again, in terms of how this person views you, they view you as being a very nurturing light. This could be a Leo. If you look at the Leo reading, oh my God, I said Leo and then a Leo popped up right here. A lot of you are connecting with a Leo too. Could be, you know, very strong Leo rising, Leo moon energy here, where it's like this person, you know, they feel like you are their light. They feel like you are a great nurturing energy. But then, okay, so if you know that, then what's going on, right? Well, if you know that, then what's going on? Why can't you give Pisces what they deserve? Okay, this person could be an avoidant, or they could be somebody that, again, like when it comes to getting their way, when they don't get it, they become very cold. At some point, you possibly didn't chase them the way that they wanted to get validation. So again, the ego was bruised. What is the difference that they speak of over there? Let's see what happened in the past. There's some sort of differences up here. You don't feel like this person's taking proper action. You don't feel like they're moving forward with you. You feel like this person's keeping things from you, Pisces. Right? It's like, what is happening? Why are you always hesitating? So this person hesitates a lot, right? They know your light. They know your love. They know who you could be in their life, but they hesitate. Okay? Again, this person could be in a third party, or if they're not in a third party, they could be somebody that cares a lot about what other people think. Like, what are people going to think if they know we're together? What are people going to think if they know I moved forward with you? Right? What is the mass going to think? Is basically what this person is feeling, right? In terms of their hesitation. That's one of the reasons for their hesitation. But at the same time, they're also upset because they feel like, you know, I don't want the spotlight completely on me in terms of what I'm not doing, or what I am doing. I don't want the spotlight on me. I'm also upset. Have you ever met somebody that's upset? They're wrong, but at the same time, they're upset at you while being wrong because you didn't do something small, like you didn't chase them, or you didn't give them what they ultimately were looking for, which was validation and ego boost. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Like, I'm mad at you because you didn't, you know, text me after I went ghost. That's more so the vibe I'm getting here. So this person has a tendency of sort of not taking accountability sometimes. Where does this go? All right, I do feel like this person's very wise, very, very wise person here. Very wise energy, very wise. And it's like they know that they're supposed to come towards you. They know that they're supposed to express emotions, but they don't. They don't. I feel like it's sort of like a power thing, like a control thing, to be honest with you, Pisces. Where is this going? Okay. Where is this going? Okay. Some of you are going to take a break from this for a little bit. You're going to choose to take a break, and then what? Yeah, you're gonna, especially if it's a Virgo, you're gonna choose to take a break, or Gemini. And then once you're taking this break, I feel like this person's actually going to try to, stalk on social media, or this person's going to try to stalk, meaning asking a lot of questions or trying to figure out what you're up to. Here they come. King of Wands. Could be a fire sign as well. It's like, where have you been? This person likes attention. They love attention, Pisces. You could work with them. They could have like a public image. They could have like a high status, or like a lot of people really like them, But deep down inside, they're just a little scared little baby. But either way here, this is someone that's like, I'm coming for you, Pisces, whether you like it or not. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, energy, red, Aries. Okay? Mars, right? It's Scorpio. It's like, I'm coming to connect with you regardless. Regardless of what the situation may look like right now, you will hear from me. I will pop up and connect with you when you least expect it, more than likely. Okay, for a lot of you here. But the thing about this, it's like, it's more of a test. It's more of, okay, I'm here to sort of confirm, right? This confirmation of, we still have this bond, right? We still have this bond, right? This person, they're a good talker. I feel like this person may say things like, you're important to me, or like, I'm happy that I met you. Some of you believe that this person's your soulmate. They're like, this person's my soulmate here. This person likes to joke around a lot. There's a lot of playfulness in this person's energy. When things are good, things are great. When things are good, things are great here. Okay, Spirit is saying, in the meantime, for those that are no longer connecting with this chapter, in the meantime, Spirit really wants you to get into a space where you are being very playful with your soulmate, being open in terms of calling in your soulmate, and also remaining in a high vibration. Because I know there's some of you that may be watching that are at a point in your life where you're saying, like, I do appreciate the people around me, but I also am ready for something more significant. Okay, my roster's looking dry, right? The way that things are going right now, I am open to something that means love, that screams, longevity, right? I feel like for some of you, you're really tired of playing the back and forth game here, right? You're really, really exhausted by it. That's one of the things that is obviously popping in. You're wanting someone that will hold you, stand with you, claim you, things like that. A lot of you are not wanting to repeat certain chapters moving into the new year. So Spirit's just giving you that reminder. They're not telling you, to do anything drastic, but they are telling you to make sure that you are manifesting your true person in. Some of you may already know that, again, there's certain situations that you're in right now. Deep down inside, you may feel like, wow, this is a journey, right? Now, I don't know if this person's my soulmate. I don't know who's my soulmate, but I'm going to start calling in my soulmate and closing doors on karmic cycles. That is what I feel like Pisces is stepping into right now, right? If this person's going to be with me, I don't have to do anything. When you truly have someone that's supposed to be with you, you don't need to do anything. There's nothing that you need to do but live. You don't need to stress. You don't need to go drive yourself crazy. You just be. And if this person is meant to be, as you go on with your beautiful life and do other things and find happiness in other places, that person will be your soulmate, and you will attract your soulmate, right? As long as you leave that portal open, right? That portal of love and that portal of trust and that portal of discernment. You have to use your discernment. I'll talk to you soon. Check out our new 2026 journals, right? It's going to be at the end of the video. So these journals have just been updated. So we updated it for the new year. And right now it's 11/11 and they're powerful. Okay, 77 pages. Again, it's 11/11. It is blessed, right? And again, it was made by me, right? But it really just takes you on a journey of a series of questions that I feel like that most people don't think about, that most people aren't really processing, of course, on a daily basis, and in terms of time and in terms of faith, right? It is a PDF, so check it out. The link will be in the comment section. And I love you so much. Have a beautiful one, Pisces. Bye. I do it because I deserve to move through life with clarity and also power. So this is where I pour my emotions, I reset my energy, and I decide who I'm becoming with each page. And there's 77 pages with self-care, financial goals, soul desires. It's all inside. I made this journal for those who want to manifest from their heart. So yours is waiting below. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of this journal.